How is everyone doing today? It is Venom, and today we are going to be doing our Draft 1 for our tournament here. Now, I did make a single change, and sorry if I sound tired, I just woke up, but I did make a single change to our team, and that change is adding Scarf Cartana over Substrika. I did some calcs, and I believe that this will probably be our best option. We are going to be waiting for the challenge, and we will get right into the match. So, wish me luck. We'll see how this goes. I'm not sure what his username is. He never told me, so we're going to wait for the challenge from him. Alright. And we are back. So, if we look at my opponent's team, this was not what I was predicting at all. I expected the Pharaoh, the Nido, the Manetric, and the Ariados, but there's a few oddballs in the mix here that I did not expect. So we're going to have fun and do our best in this battle. So let's get right into it. I'm expecting the Ariados lead, which is, in my opinion, his most obvious lead. And is what I would lead with if I was playing as my opponent. So I'm going to be leading with my Sigalith, although he could potentially lead with his Mega Manetric, which would then force us to go Vivina. So we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. He leads Ariados just like we predicted, which is fantastic, because he's going to set up Sticky Web first turn, which will allow us to go for our first Calm Mind. And with our Calm Mind, we will be able to survive a hit from Mega Manetric. Now, because we are faster, I'm going to assume that he has max attack, max HP, which is a little bit scary, but I don't want him to hang around very much. So I'm just going to go for the safe Psychic. And we hit him down to the Sash, which is great. He's going to go Mega Horn and miss, which is really unfortunate for him. But now we're going to be able to just pick up the KO on the Ariados. Now, we don't have anything to phase away the Sticky Web, but the Sticky Web doesn't really affect us. It does affect Cartana, but it puts Cartana at a neutral speed. So we'll see how my opponent plays, because I believe Goodra is the only Pokemon he can go into right now, which he does do. I want to see how much Psychic can do before I decide to switch out. And we are at max HP, plus we have +1 special defense boost. So that is a solid 2-hit KO. He goes for the Z move, the Devastating Drake, which is not going to be enough, so I'm going to roost up all this damage. As he goes Ice Beam, not going to do enough again, and we're going to go for another roost. And provided he does not freeze, which I'm really hoping, we'll be able to kill him next turn. Are you kidding me? This thing is dead now. That is really unfortunate. And that actually makes me very upset. That's really unfortunate, and as you saw from the chat, we would have literally just won the game if I had hit that, but whatever. We're just going to kill with Supersonic Sky Strike and get Goodra out of this battle. Oh, that's really frustrating, because I know that Sigalith was going to be my key player into literally sweeping the whole team. From the calculations we did, I believe Mega Manetric does about 65, 75-ish with Thunderbolt, and we would have definitely OHKO'd him next turn. So just looking at the battle right now from that perspective, it really, really hurts. So I don't know if this is Scarf Typhlosion. It probably is, but we're going to stay in and Wild Charge because we really don't have anything to do now. He goes for the Eruption, which is a simple Oko. But now we know that it is Scarfed, so we're going to go into Slowking, which should threaten it out with a Water move. I'm going to expect him to go into Ferrothorn here, so we're going to Fire Blast, and I just have to pray that it connects. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect prediction. That's a perfect play by me, and now we're back into this game. Mega Manectric and Nidoking cannot touch Vina to any extent, and Kartana should be able to handle the rest of the team. Well, it should handle Nido, I should say. We're going to immediately swap into Vina. He might predict that and go Overheat, which would really suck, but I'm assuming the Volt Switch is just going to come out. He goes T-Bolt. We tank that. And now we can go for the Mega Evolution and Earthquake. Though, yeah, we're going to do that. He goes Volt Switch. He's probably going to go into Typhlosion. No, he goes Nido. At -1, we still do a significant amount there. I want to sack Kartana off as Death Fodder, mostly because it's not going to be useful to me right now. I'm going to just do that because we can then go to Conkeldurr next turn and threaten to KO with knockoff on something. And then if he goes back to Mega Manectric, we do additional chip damage. So right now it's all about the mind games. He did apologize for the whole freeze, but I was really sad about that because, like I said, if he didn't get that, that would have immediately been game. Now, okay, so we see his team and we see our team. I don't want a Leaf Blade because he has Typhlosion there, and I don't want to go for the Smart Strike because he has Mega Manectric. So we are going to go Psycho Cut, and that Okos. And he leaves it in to die because he didn't know that we were Scarfed, which is fantastic. Now, we don't need this Mon anymore because without the Scarf, we cannot outspeed Scarf Typhlosion, and we cannot outspeed Mega Manectric due to the Sticky Web. So we will leave this Pokemon in to die. And if he goes Fire move, then we go to Slowking and Psychic on Mega Manectric, which does about 70. And if he doesn't, then that puts us in a fantastic situation. So we are going to be able to get into Slowking, and we are going to be able to go for the Psychic. Now, if he stays in, that's not going to be smart for him. So he switches out to his Mega Manectric here, and we are going to be able to go for the Psychic, do 76%, which will put him in range of Conkeldurr's Mach Punch. And now all we have to do is sack off Vina as Death Fodder, and then go back into Slowking against Typhlosion, because Psychic plus Mach Punch from Conkeldurr will be enough from Typhlosion. But we will check the damage calcs, just to be 100% safe and positive that Mega Manectric cannot survive. I keep saying Mega. Iron Fist. That does a guaranteed at least 33. So that's all I have to do is go into my Vina right now, sack it off as fodder. He Volt Switches, and he will go out into Typhlosion. And I'm going to just click Earthquake, because I believe that's my most damaging attack. Now, he might try and predict the switch out into Slowking. That could be the play for him to make. But I don't know. See, Zebstrika would have been dead weight in this game, so I feel like it's good that I didn't bring it, even though I was originally planning to bring it. So I'm thinking about switching it out for something else, but we'll see how that goes. He's thinking real long and hard about this play. We're going to go ahead and just put on the timer, but alright, he goes Mega Manectric. Earthquake is going to be able to finish it off. He goes Typhlosion, which cannot Oko us. I believe Sludge will do more after -1. He goes Eruption. That doesn't even do half. Sludge is going to be able to knock him down into the 50 percentile range. and that'll be GG. Now we just go into Slow King and finish it off. All it changed was the score, my man. But I'm glad we pulled through with that victory. It's a shame he got the freeze, but I won't complain because I'm not sure how much Ariados could do with Mega Horn, but I don't think it would have done more than half. And then the situation would have played out to where I would roost against the Gudra, be at full. He does 80% with the Dragon Z move. We roost again. He does the Ice Beam. We roost again, and then we Psychic him again, and then we sweep the whole team because Mega Manectric dies to Psychic, Nidoking dies to Psychic, Ferrothorn dies to Heat Wave, and Typhlosion also dies to Psychic. So Sigilyph ended up being, something that would have been great, but it didn't happen because, 20% to get frozen because he used Ice Beam twice. But nevertheless, that was a good game, and I will see you guys later. See you later.